I'm a Band-Maid sellout. Hi, welcome to Garage Geek. As part of a series, This Is Music challenged me to listen to an album that was out of my comfort zone, Band-Maid, Unseen World. And after posting that video, something crazy happened. It went viral. As of now, which is less than 24 hours, the video already has over 2,200 hits, and it's still views, and it's still climbing. Now, most of my videos, I'm lucky if I get 20 views. So for me, this is something miraculous. But it also tells me something. I stumbled onto something where there is a fan base, and the fans want to be heard. And so I thought I would just pay the fans back a little bit by saying thank you. Thank you for what you did, for helping my video go viral. I also wanted to give you the opportunity to comment some more, because it seems like the fans of the band Band-Maid really want to be heard. What I did was I tried to answer as many comments as I could. I still haven't gotten to them all. From the initial comments, the fans were making recommendations to me. And I was really touched by that, because the fans were saying, hey, since you liked this song, or if you want to ease yourself in, or for whatever reason, they started giving me some suggestions. So what I thought was, well, why don't I take you fans seriously? And the first 4 recommendations that I got, I went ahead and listened to those repeatedly. And now I'm going to make a video about what I think about those songs. In between, I'm also going to read some of the comments that some of the fans sent me. So I'm going to start with that first. Vegeta Rabbit wrote, Unseen World is a bit overwhelming to take in on the first listen. And even after listening to it many times, you'll notice new details you missed. I saw them last week in Seattle, and they have the skill to play any of their songs live. RAKJR6 wrote, from your intro, I said to myself, he's going to like Chemical Reaction. This is a very hard-hitting and progressive album. For their softer side, check out Daydreaming or Endless Story. So let's take a break from some comments. There will be more. So let's go over the songs that I listened to. Remember, these songs are random, and they were based solely on the first 4 recommendations that you, the fans, recommended for me. So the 4 songs were About Us, ... Daydreaming, Influencer, and Endless Story. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about the first song right now, which is About Us. And this was the only song that there wasn't a video for. The sound of About Us, this one sounded the most J-pop to me. The beginning starts out really pop, and then it has a really nice beat to it. And basically the song will go back and forth. It will slow down, although the lead singer is still singing. But then the beat will pick up again, and it keeps doing that. It gets softer with the singer, and then the beat will come back in. All right, before we go on to the second song, let's go ahead and read some more about what some of you fans wrote. Tiny Hat wrote, no one else I've heard packs their songs full of more incredible moments than they do. With other bands, I think, I can't wait till it gets to that one part. It's so good. With Band-Maid, those moments are constantly happening. But the songs don't feel indulgent, and they always retain some kind of catchiness without being saccharine. It's music I've been waiting a lifetime for. Greg gave me a bunch of suggestions, but he wrote, and you will come to appreciate Unseen World more and more with repeated listens. But Unleash, their new EP, is just amazing, especially the latest single, MV Influencer. Let's take a dive into the second one, which is Influencer. Now, I was actually happy that somebody requested that I listen to Influencer, since it's from their new one. And this is where I also want to thank This Is Music again. If you haven't watched his video where he breaks the entire new album down, song by song, track by track, you should really go and watch his video. So first of all, I want to say that I really like this video. The locale is gorgeous. They filmed it in what seems like a rock quarry. And I just love the angles where they're swooping around the rock quarry. And actually, this song was very catchy. Of the 4 that were recommended, this one is my favorite. In the middle of the video, there's this rap. And then the bassist starts slapping that bass. It's incredible. And I just want to say, hunky-dory day. Now, Influencer starts out with that guitar and the rapid-fire lyrics. And as I already mentioned, there's in the middle of the video, there's a rap, and then there's that funky slapping of that bass. I love that part. Even though this is a bit heavier track, this is not as heavy as Unseen World. Something else I notice about most of these videos is that they have a washed out look. And then, for example, some of them go into color later. Okay, let's go on and listen to a couple more of what the fans had to say. So Fyron Solaris stated that there are 2 types of songs from Band-Maid. 1, the direct bangers. Wow, 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 that's great. Bam, bam, rampage at home, flipping the table. The second type of song is the delayed effect. What's this? That sounds strange. After 2 to 3 listenings of the song, you're like, yeah, that's awesome. And Falcon Sooner wrote, I was one that grew up on classic rock and blues rock and older. Bandmaid songs are a bit more in that vein and was why I initially fell in love with them. I grew with them, so was able to enjoy Unseen World immensely. But if that had been my first album with the band, it would have been tough. So thank you for commiserating with me. I do recognize that the 4 songs that I had to, based on your recommendations, they were much easier to listen to. Let's talk about the next song, which is Daydreaming. Now in this video, it has a washed out look again, and it even had parts where it looked like the film was burned as a transition, like a movie theater that gets too heated up and the film burns. It was filmed in areas of rubble and what looked like rough areas. But I especially liked when they were playing their instruments in fields of overgrown grass surrounded by broken buildings. I really liked the locale and the look of this video. What's also interesting about this song, and I think that's true for most of the songs I listened to today, that they are softer at the beginning and then they build into that harder. And then they start rocking harder, which is true of this song, Daydreaming. So S.J. Nix writes, Unseen World is loud. You're tired after listening to it. The songs are solid, though. Some of their best work and absolute crushing live. This is a band that is an order of magnitude better on stage than on disc, and the crowd interaction is legendary status. If you don't leave a live concert on death's door, you did something wrong. Bandmaid Live will ruin you for most other bands. The last song that I listened to for today was called Endless Story. I also really like this video because the locale was basically 2. There was like a volcanic rocky slope, and I think that could be Mount Fuji, the base of Mount Fuji, but I could be wrong. And then there's also parts where it's filmed at a seashore, but it also looks like it's volcanic rock near the seashore. If anybody knows where that's filmed, please let me know. I've actually been to Mount Fuji. And another thing that was interesting, maybe this is a feature of a lot of Japanese videos, the words were written on the side to the right. I kind of thought that was really interesting. Now, the video starts out really washed out and later goes into full colors, with the colors kind of being slightly exaggerated. And I thought that was really nice too. Endless Story is a rocking song, but it's still got a lot of pop elements in it. All right, so those are the 4 songs that I listened to about us, Daydreaming, Influencer, and Endless Story, all recommended by you, the fans. I really want to thank you again. If you enjoyed me breaking down these songs, talking about them a little bit, going over the videos, or if you just want a forum where you can discuss your ideas and put them in the comments, please let me know for this video. Let me know if you would like me to cover some more as a newbie looking at this band, going in, listening to the music, going over the videos. Please let me know that in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, I'm certainly happy to make another one. Again, I want to thank all the fans not my fans, all the fans of the band Band-Maid for, making my video viral. I lived in Japan for 3 years. I also lived in South Korea for 2 years. I saw many concerts in both countries. If you are interested in some of the older J or K-pop, I don't mind digging out my old CDs and reviewing some of those. Or if you would like to, like me, from an outsider, to review another band or a song, please put that in the comments as well. I don't mind doing any of those. Thank you again for the support. And don't forget to check out This Is Music's video for Bandmaid's new album, the breakdown of Bandmaid's new album.